Okay, good morning, DXN. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, worldwide. We are back again with another informative, educative, mind-blowing section. And today we have another of our top leader live with us this time around. And he's from Nigeria. Yeah, I bring to you our executive star diamond, Dr. Patrick IJEWERE. He's the CEO of Nutrition Hospital and is an internal medicine consultant and wellness physician. Also, he happens to be the husband of one of our service center director, Mrs. Cherise IJEWERE, and both are executive star diamonds here in Nigeria, and they've been using our products for a long period before DXN Nigeria came into operation. And today I am really perplexed of what he's going to talk about. A doctor telling us about network marketing. It shows that there's something positive happening in DXN. And I bring to you today, Dr. Patrick IJEWERE. Nice to meet you, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Good morning, Mr. Sam. Good morning, DXN family.
Good morning, sir.
We are well. How is everyone?
We're fine, sir. We're fine.
Yeah, Sam, I have to really lift you up. You're awesome. You do really brilliant work in terms of both the research you do, your delivery, your inspiration, your consistency, your smile, your energy, your passion for the DXN journey. Well done, well done, well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let me add, now you're a Sunya expert.
Like you said, we are all students. We are all students. We keep learning, sir.
That's really it. We're perpetual students of life, students of knowledge.
Sure, yes. Sure.
And greetings to the faces I see behind you. These are familiar faces in your background. Please say hello to them, Sam.
Okay, sir. I will do that. I will do that.
Okay. Well, where do we start? Thanks for the introduction.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You can start. You can start. We are ready for you.
My journey is one of the conventional training. As a chemist, as a pharmacist, as a medical doctor, very conventional training. Post specialty training in the US, I went on for an MBA, and we looked at different business models in school. Conventional trained partly because the folks come in and bring all this crazy, oh, this can cure diseases.
Hello, doctor. I think your network is disturbing.
Doubt for the integrity of network marketing companies.
Okay.
Because they come to the office, come to the clinic. Why in the US? Yes. Sam, you clearly.
We can't hear you clearly. It has been cracking for the past close to 45 seconds. The network is bad from your side. I think we can't hear you clearly. Can you hear me, doctor? I think the network is disturbing. Doctor, sorry for the break in transmission. We'll do possible to bring him back online. It's a technical issue. we're going to make sure we bring him back because he has a lot of things to say. I'm eager to listen to what he has to say too, because it is very hard to get a professional in network marketing. And for a medical doctor to teach us about network marketing, it shows there's something positive happening in DXN, and we'll do our best to bring him back. And he will share his experience and what we need to learn, and his experience is going to share with us. Oh, doctor, are you back? Okay. I think they're changing their network for a better and stronger reception. I pray he comes back stronger and better. The network is disturbing from his own end. Doctor, are you back? Okay. Doctor, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Your mic is you need to unmute your mic. Okay. Yes. Can you hear me now?
You can hear.
I can hear you. I can hear you, but still cracking. The reception is not that strong, still yet to be strong. I think you need to switch to a stronger reception. Reception is not that. Hello, doctor. Wow, wow, wow. The reception is still disturbing. Dr. Patrick, his technical team are trying to sort it out. Let's give them a few minutes to sort it out. I think we'll be back stronger. We'll be back stronger. Okay. I think the technical team have taken him off so that they can have a stronger network. Let's be patient. Today we have a lot to learn from him, from the medical part and from the financial part also. And he's going to tell us about why he chose network marketing and what DXM product has been doing for him. I told you he's the CEO of the Nutrition Hospital. He's an internal medicine consultant and wellness physician. He has been using DXN products for some time before DXN Nigeria came in operation in Nigeria. So from his point of view, how he has been able to use DXM products alongside and to make sure that people retain their health. And please keep sending your questions, and we are going to do very much well to make sure that we answer your question. Okay, before he comes, let me give you the updates going on. weekly and monthly delivery, free delivery is still on for the month of August. And make purchase of 100 PV and it will be delivered to you free of charge. No courier fee needed. Just do 100 PV worth of products and it will deliver to you free of charge. Also, let's not forget our ODOC campaign. $1 for one child campaign. It's ongoing already. Let us keep making sure we are donating to the cause and to the campaign of feeding 1 million malnourished children worldwide. This spirulina also will be brought to Nigeria also to make sure that we feed our malnourished children in Nigeria also. Your donation is not going to waste at all. Dr. Lim is making sure that while you are donating, you are getting discount for products you buy. Products like Spirulina 500 tablets, Spirulina 120 tablets, and Gano massage oil. Anytime you make that purchase, you get discounts from your ODOC point, which is the $1 one child donation you have made. Also, let's not forget our Malaysian trip promo is still on. It's still on for new and old members. It is finishing officially October. You know, we have to keep going in October because of if you have a breakaway qualifier, but it is finishing October. So please, let's keep making our purchases and so that we will be able to go to Malaysia to see the factory and the headquarters of DXN. Let us keep doing it. We are working very hard to make sure that everything is in place in DXN. We are expecting more products very soon, very soon. So let's stay tuned. Let's also remember that tomorrow Friday, and every Friday of the month, every Friday, throughout every Friday, we are going to having a Sunya training in the head office. Yeah, is Sunya training in the head office. Yeah, Dr. Lim always say, oh, free your mind from toxins and empty your mind so that you can get its full potential. And so we are bringing back our Sunya training in the head office, and it will be a very, very good time to free ourselves. Let us be reminded of the Sunya every Friday at the head office, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. While we are waiting for Doctor, I think my colleagues are saying we should start answering questions. If you have any question from general question about the DXN, about your downlines in Nigeria, in Africa, or what you need to know. If you're a new member and you want to know more about DXN, you can start asking me before we get Doctor online so that we can be able to utilize the time while we are online right now. So I want to make sure that everybody's here. I will be able to call everybody online, sending me their comments. I can see Delane. Delane is always present. Good morning, DXN. I can see Mr. Pradeep. Good morning. I can see Ramesh. If I don't call your name properly, please, I beg your pardon. I'm getting used to languages around the world. So namaste to you. I can see, okay, in DSN India, I can appreciate everybody. Mr. Kaparus, he said, good job, Mr. Samuel. I'm watching you from YAE. All the best, Nigerian DXN family. Oh, nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you. I appreciate Mr. Gapsu Roji. Good morning, watching from Nigeria. Perfect. If you are watching from Nigeria, please, all my leaders watching from Nigeria, specify the states where you are watching from. I would love to know where you are watching from. Is it Lagos, Nigeria? Is it Warri? Is it Port Harcourt? Is it Enugu? Is it Onitsha? If you are watching from Nigeria, please specify the location, the state where you are. We want to know you personally, and I will do well to put your greetings here. Good morning, DXN, watching from Zamboanga City in Philippines. Oh, from the Philippines. Thank you, Mr. Naja Abel. Nice to meet you. Miss Rosas, I remember you. Yes, I remember you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, Miss Khadija, you're watching from Qatar. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you all. Oh, let us remain positive in what doing? Okay. Good morning, watching from Tikube, Nigeria. Tikube in Nigeria. I don't know where that place is. Is it in Lagos, Nigeria, or Tikube in Nigeria? Wow, that's nice to meet you. Oh, are you talking of Takwa Bay? Takwa Bay. That is very nice. You're watching from Takwa Bay or Tikube in Nigeria. That's very nice. Nice to meet you all. Okay, Mr. Haja. He said, hi, Mr. Samuel. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you from India. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you all. Please send in your questions. Send in your questions. We are going to make sure we answer all your questions. If you have any concerns and inquiries you want to have with DXN and DXN Nigeria also, please, you can start asking your questions so that we can be able to make sure we answer your questions, because we are having inquiries from everywhere to know what is happening around, and our inquiries about their leaders and about their prospects in Nigeria. Please do well. And we have leaders coming from around the world bringing in their prospects in Nigeria, and we are doing well as a DXN management to support their downlines and their prospects. Just tell them, refer them to DXN Nigeria, and then when they come to the head office, they will be amazed. Training goes on here Wednesday and Saturday, so it is always a mind-blowing section with DXN Nigeria. On Friday, we are adding Suya. On Monday, we are having a one-on-one section with me. Every of your downlines or your prospects you are having, we are having a one-on-one section with me. Any downline that comes for inquiries, I will make sure I have a one-on-one section with them every Monday. So there's always a good time with DXN. So there's no cause for alarm. So let them know that the benefits of DXN. And please, let's not share the business as a drug or the product as a drug. No, let's let them know it allows the body to fight its own the sicknesses in the body. So when we boost the body is enough to get rid of the sickness. Okay, Mr. Haja is sending a question. He's saying, my dear, how can we develop if I make downline in Nigeria? How can we get support? Okay, Mr. Haja, that's what I was talking about. I was saying, if you can get the support, we will give you the support. Send them to us. After you've spoken to them, send them, and then we're going to help you give them informations on how it's going. So we've been doing it for more than 8-9 months right now, and we keep doing it. So let's keep doing it. So you can send them, and then we will do well to support them. Okay, I think Doctor and the technical team, they are back again. They are back again. Okay. Oh, Dictos Nigeria, you're saying Tikube is a mistake. Oh, I thought as much. Watching from Carib Health Group, Lagos. Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you. That's one of our service center. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hello, DXM, watching from Barcelona, Spain. Oh, nice to meet you, Miss Galliman. Okay, doctor, are you ready for me?
Let me see.
Okay. You are back again.
All right.
Yes. So I think you have to start all over again, because I know you had every sentence you started making is very important and paramount for us to learn. So I'm very sorry for you to start again due to the technical issues. So people, doctor is back again. There is no disadvantage in DXN. We come back stronger and better. And doctor is back and better this time around, and with a more refined reception, and is going to teach us and dish us his experience. So over to you again, doctor. You are good to
go. You can see why I gave Mr. Sam so much accolade, so much appreciation. His energy, his enthusiasm, he's just a natural when it comes to putting DXN on the top platter. So my journey as a conventional, or what do you say, orthodox trained medical practitioner. Prior to that, I was a pharmacist, a chemist, and along the journey, yes, you're exposed to different kind of teachings. Eventually, you get to meet those who expose you to some natural teachings. Over time, you encounter individuals who bring products to you, try to sell you products, and they're making some very large claims that this product can cure the diseases known to man. This one will clear your diabetes. This one you don't have to take your medications. And so you develop a very healthy disrespect for the arena of network marketing. You develop a very you begin to doubt anyone who walks in the door from a network marketing company. And that was the scenario until my younger brother connected me with some people who had integrity in network marketing. Then I saw certain videos by Paul Zane Pilsner, Robert Kiyosaki, and some other great wise ones who have written books that have been sold into the millions, tens of millions. It's like, As you go further, you understand, okay, this is just another model of distributing products, but this time it gives the benefit to those who take time to understand the product, understand the business, and share the knowledge and the opportunity. And there comes in the world of network marketing. And when you look at those who have succeeded in the field with integrity, you are impressed by their consistency, their commitment, and their genuineness. These are some of the things that I guess attracted me into this arena of network marketing. As a physician trained conventionally, my leaning was towards nature, nutrition, and eventually the sphere of wellness came around. And definitely the wellness arena was in alignment with who I am. Wellness being our default status is actually one of nature, one of being healthy. That sickness is not our default nature. So from that wellness perspective, and you understand the benefits of using the network marketing structure, it was just logical when I encountered DXN that this company was all about wellness, using organic products. The integrity is the culture. It was a neat fit, very neat fit. The rest is kind of history. Then comes along the product spirulina. Say, wow. You look at the benefits of spirulina, tremendous. In so many categories of phytonutrients, it has it. The multivitamins, A, multiple Bs, B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7. Wow. The omegas, it has it. The major antioxidants, it has it. Minerals that are of importance to us, from zinc to selenium, manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, they're all there. So that was a no-brainer. That spirulina was definitely a product I wanted to use and share with my clients. And also beyond the clients that I encounter in my medical practice. We had some awesome testimonies. One of them was one of our employees who just had a baby. And we put her on, the baby wasn't taking much of the breast milk. Mother was quite frustrated. We put her on spirulina. Just 3 capsules a day. By the second day, the baby would not give up breast milk. My wife used it, and within a week, we noticed there was a glow to her face, to her skin. It took me a bit longer, maybe about a month, to notice a difference of increased energy, improved sleep. So you had a product here that was true. It was organic, wasn't synthetic. It stood out of the crowd. Then I had to learn from scratch about the mushroom kingdom beyond what we were taught in school, which was marginal back in secondary school about mushrooms. Reishi mushroom, the red mushroom, lingzi mushroom, all the names you call it, the Ganoderma, lived up to its reputation of the king of herbs. And what it does in the forest, that it does also in the human being. It listens in on all the conversations, determines where things are in low supply, where things are in oversupply. And by its adaptogen feature, it helps to correct things. whether it's detoxing the body or bringing in the necessary nutrients to an area where it's needed. So the combination was frankly a no-brainer, spirulina and the king of herbs, the reishi mushroom. Coming back to the network marketing model, once you understand that it's simply another model of distribution that shifts wealth from the middlemen, traditionally who are the advertisers, whether it's the newspaper, the radio, TV, and the like. And it moves that wealth over to those who take time to study, understand the product, share with others. That's critical, sharing with others in a systematic way, where folks get the information they need to make a decision. That, again, very important. Now, in this era where there's a shift from the traditional learn for 20, 25 years before you earn, now to a shift where you can learn and earn. In the traditional model, we have classrooms that are like factories. That model evolved in the industrial age. And so you had the mass production from the era of World War I, the era of the Henry Fords, the era of the steel mills in the US, the era of the Soviet industrial complex, that designed school systems where children are also treated like factory hands, 50 in a classroom, one teacher, timing, clock in, clock out. If one has read the book by Robert Kiyosaki, that model has changed. Things have shifted significantly. And so one must be wise and look at other avenues of not only training the child, but also adapting your mind. Here comes network marketing. It fits right in. Hence, when you listen to folks like Paul Zane Pilsner and Robert Kiyosaki, it is almost a no-brainer. I mean, there are gurus in the field, massive gurus in the field like Eric Warren. One of my favorites is this quite humorous chap. I hope I can recall his name right away. Very successful. Many of them didn't quite start in network marketing, but eventually stepped in there and took the time and the discipline to understand how the business is run. So why network marketing? You all know about residual income. Build the structure, build the team, train them right, help them understand the product and the business components. Help them build further, help them be successful, and then help those who they bring in to be successful. And that builds your success. So integrity, inspiring others, being very helpful to others, being your brother's keeper, which are truly African concepts. A child being raised by the village, another African concept. These are all in alignment with network marketing. DXN blends all this together with some outstanding products, spirulina, reishi mushroom, with a brilliant system, business structure, one world, one market. And frankly, the timing couldn't be better with the ongoing global so-called pandemic, if you believe it's a pandemic. Many of us believe it's a plandemic. Creates the opportunity because people now are shifting and looking for what else can they do. So why network marketing? Because the world has shifted. The shift began long before COVID came along. It shifted about 15 years ago when Paul Zane Pilsner wrote his first book, when Robert Kiyosaki wrote his books. They showed things were shifting. And now if you haven't shifted, you're forced to shift because of COVID. So COVID could be a blessing for many of us. And the arrival of DXN here in Nigeria, perfect storm. Perfect storm. As a physician, why network marketing? It just makes sense. The era of the traditional model has changed. Yes, it still works. It still gives a good income. But you must always be prepared to look at other arenas, especially when it serves your clients better. So we have products that serve the clients better. We have a business model that serves some of our clients better, because truly health isn't just about the medication. There's mental health, there's physical health, there's also financial health. Very important. If all three are in alignment, happiness is the evolution. If financially you're not happy, mentally you're in great health, and physically you're in great health, there are some challenges. But if all three are in alignment, kaboom, perfect storm. And that is what DXN brings to every single one of us in over 180 countries currently. The power of the 50, one of the top 15 to 20 largest MLM companies, products that work, that truly sell themselves on a platform of integrity. A platform of integrity. Let me repeat that word, integrity. So why network marketing? It's time. The era of the industrial style educational structure of learn for 20 years and earn after that, retire and get pittance are over. Network marketing, 3 to 5 years, not only are you earning in that interval, you're learning, you're helping others earn and learn, and you're building a team of successful people all around you. That's simple. Why network marketing? It's timely. Why DXN? They have the principles, integrity, they have the product. That's a timely seed product of today. It builds your immunity, gives you nutrients, prepares you for tomorrow, helps to detox the body. So many benefits in spirulina and the reishi mushroom. Mr. Sam, I hope I've done a small diligence here with sharing. I actually had 2 videos I wanted to share with you guys, but maybe the bandwidth isn't enough to carry it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, people, you've heard it from Dr. Why network marketing. Things are shifting. I think we should start asking him questions. Please bombard him with questions right now. He's ready because it took a lot of calls and scheduling to bring him live right now. He's very, 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 very always busy in his hospital. So please send in your questions and let us start asking. My question personally first is from your first introduction. You said you gave a staff, one of your staff, her baby wasn't taking the breast milk, and you give the baby 3 spirulina a day. A baby. How old was the baby? 3 spirulina a day. How possible? How did?
Okay.
How did?
Sam, thank you very much. Allow me to clarify. We actually gave the mom. We gave the mom 3 spirulinas a day. Not the baby. It was the mother.
Okay.
Baby was being fed, so the mother's nutrients were coming via the breast milk. That tells us spirulina works in the entire body, and certainly I think it also concentrates in the breast when the mother is breastfeeding, because that baby needs all those extra nutrients. By the second day, you couldn't take the baby off mommy's breast. The baby was latched into that breast milk.
Wow.
Yes. So it was the mother who took the spirulina, and the baby got it, got the nutrients through a now enriched mother's breast milk, which is the best food on the planet for babies. Period.
Wow. Okay. Wow. That's good. Okay. From in your practice, how able were you to integrate? Yes, let me use the word integrate DXM products and the synthetic drug. How were you able to do that?
Very smooth transition. Yes, I'm trained as a conventional medical practitioner, but along the way, I had a lot of exposure to nutrition and natural healings. For instance, in around 2004, I met a monk who really impressed me with his knowledge of herbs. And I went and spent weeks and weeks in his monastery with other monks. I would sleep with them, wake up with them, eat with them, exercise with them. And they actually had an area in there on the monastery where they prepared herbs. So my holidays, I would take 2 weeks off and go to the monastery. So I learned a lot by that exposure to the power of herbs. Of course, my wife, who's a nutritionist, opened my eyes to the importance and the relevance of nutrition in health. Now, I must credit two people also. At Johns Hopkins, where I did my special training in internal medicine, I had a mentor, a tall white gentleman who had worked in different parts of the world. And he kept asking me on rounds, so in Africa, what do you guys use to heal diabetes? What do you use to heal arthritis? And because I was trained conventionally, I didn't have much of an answer for him, but it kept just stuck in the back of my mind. I remember again in pharmacy school, I had these two professors from India who were doing research on bitter leaf, who were doing research on bitter leaf from Nigeria. And they were finding that it had properties to lower blood sugar. Impressive. In my undergrad in chemistry, I had this Nigerian professor who was doing research on egusi. So all along the way, I met people who exposed me to the science of herbs, the benefit of herbs, from undergrad chemistry to pharmacy school to medical school to training in internal medicine. Along comes, I married a woman who is a nurse and a nutritionist who wakes my eyes up into the power of nutrition. Along the line, I meet a monk who takes me to his monastery, and I go and spend many vacations at the monastery. And I learned from these guys, not only spirituality, but also they're into herbs, big time. Put all this together, and I just knew God had a different path for me. And so when we now came back home to Nigeria and began the practice, we knew the conventional wasn't what we were called to do, what we aligned with any further. It was heavily on nutrition, on dwelling on herbs, which made it quite easy when DXN, when spirulina came along, to fit into what we were already doing. It was a natural alignment, a natural fit. So there was no, just a matter of read up a bit more on spirulina here and there, understand how it works, understand what is in it, its phytonutrients, the power of chlorophyll, the power of the protein, the complete amino acids in spirulina, the massive variety of all the minerals and vitamins. So spirulina was a natural fit into our journey. And that DXN had it organically was supreme. I had tried spirulina in the US. I purchased from Costco or from Walmart and didn't really have any medical impact or health impact. Besides, it made my smoothie very green. So coming to an organic spirulina from DXN, and within a week, my wife notices a difference. Within a few days, my staff noticed a difference. Within a month, I noticed a difference. My gosh, it just made sense. These guys had the product. Get them into Nigeria ASAP.
Wow.
Sorry, I gave you a long answer to your short question.
No, it is perfect, sir. It is perfect, sir. It is perfect. I love it. It is perfect. So, viewers, you're hearing from Dr. Patrick IJEWERE, the CEO of the Nutrition Hospital, and is the husband of our service center director, Ms. Cherise IJEWERE, in Ikoyi, Lagos, Nigeria. So, if you have a question for him, please start asking your questions. I see you, Mrs. Itoha from Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. Thank you very much. I said my Nigerian leaders, if you're online, anywhere you are in Nigeria, please specify where you are in Nigeria. Then we will do well to greet you very well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ms. Itoha, Warri. If you have any question. Okay, doctor, in your hospital, nutrition hospital right now, how do you administer DXM products to your clients?
Okay, so we have clients who are very, very sick, some who've had maybe a stroke, or some who come in with stage 3, stage 4 cancers.
Wow.
So it depends on how they come in. We have the regular outpatients who come in for complete annual checkup. We have the outpatients who come in because they've been referred to a client. They're tired of taking drugs for blood pressure, for diabetes, tired of taking steroids for their autoimmune disorder, or they've gone through chemotherapy, radiation, the cancer has spread and they want a different approach. Or you have those who are just scared of conventional and haven't even tried the conventional, they've just been diagnosed with asthma and they want to know, doctor, what can I use naturally? What can I do naturally to get my health back? So when you have that array, that spectrum of clients, It allows us to use spirulina in several ways in the clinic setting. We have the basic, come in, we tell them about spirulina, and they use it, they see benefits, they continue using it. We have those who will come in with 10 bags of other supplements, some from other MLM companies, some from the pharmacy, and they're wondering, doctor, I need advice. Which one should I not take? Which one should I take? I've been on this for 12 weeks, 12 months. I haven't seen a difference. So we do a swap. Say, listen, these are chemical synthetic items. You want a natural organic source of your nutrients.
Yeah.
So those ones will switch over to spirulina, just to a replacement. We have those who are much sicker that we actually have to admit to the hospital. And in those cases, we have nurses who may open the spirulina, put it into the powder, and feed them until they're better or strong enough to actually feed themselves. We have some, we mix it into their porridge, and we feed it to them. So it depends on how the client comes in. But what is clear across the board, whether they come in as outpatients, they come in because they want to switch their chemical supplements to natural supplements, or they come in because they're ill. Once they all get better, they continue on spirulina. They continue on the reishi mushroom.
Wow, that's really nice. For an asthmatic patient, how is it a permanent recovery when you are using DXM product for the asthmatic patient?
Well, with the asthmatic patient, you understand that there's a component of inflammation going on. Part of it is linked to their lifestyle, part of it is linked to their prior nutrition. You want to also correct those arenas as you introduce spirulina, the reishi mushroom, or morinzi, the noni juice. You want to make sure you're addressing the underlying issues that have got them to this sad state as you now introduce the good guys into the picture. With the asthmatics, of course, if they come in acutely, you take care of them medically. Once they're out of the acute phase, you start to load them up on rapidly with spirulina, rapidly with the reishi mushroom. And within a month, you notice that the inflammation, the amount of mucus that they produce, diminishes. You notice that the energy is looking in the range that is very encouraging. You notice also that the use of their inhalers has diminished. Quite often, when a client comes in with asthma and the parents see the improvement, the parents themselves decide, okay, this thing, can I use it also? But mommy, you don't have any health issue. But I want to use it. I saw that video you showed my client. I saw he's getting better. My son is getting better from the asthma. Me too, I want to use it. So I stay healthy. And so the healthy clients end up using it also. And we encourage a lot of our healthy clients who have no clear ailment, definitely to use it. It's designed to keep you in wellness. It's designed to replace all your chemical-based supplements that you buy from the pharmacies. No knockdown to my colleagues who are also pharmacists and run commercial pharmacies, but they too have to be educated. You need to move out of this chemical mentality back to nature. Back to nature. There's a quotation I use when I give lectures on the radio or to groups, and I say, the further or longer you are away from Mother Nature, the sooner Mother Nature says return to sender. The further your lifestyle is away from natural things, the further you're eating a lot of chemical drugs, chemical supplements, the longer you don't take time out to go and walk on the grass, in the sand, by the beachfront, the longer and further you stay away from nature, the sooner Mother Nature says return to sender. So if you want longevity without all the sickness problems, spirulina is a no-brainer. It's on your path. If you want wellness maintained, the DXM products are tops. If you want your wellness reclaimed, absolutely switch from the chemical stuff. We have clients who, within months, they're off their pills for diabetes. Of course, lifestyle changes, nutritional changes, and we put them on the natural organic DXN, spirulina, and the reishi mushroom, and the morinzi too. So it's a perfect fit into our practice. Asthma patients benefit from it. Clients with a wide range of health problems, and those who are without health problems but just want to maintain their health, they do benefit from it too.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, questions are coming in already. Mr. Gabson Shomena is saying, what DXM products can be administered to a patient with hepatitis B?
Okay. First of all, what is hepatitis B? It's an inflammatory scenario caused by a virus, which was partly contributed by lifestyle. So definitely, you must address the lifestyle of the individual. However, they got hepatitis, whether it's through nutrition, whether it's through IV, or it's through whatever source fluid which you got, that must be addressed. You want to calm inflammation. Spirulina does that. You want to help the liver do what it does best, which is to detox the body and help prepare nutrients for the body. Spirulina does that. You want the body to begin to do what? Rebuild itself, regenerate itself. Reishi, Ganjama is awesome in that arena. But you must tell the client, this takes a bit of time. So hepatitis clients, some come in totally functional. They're not tired, they're not yet jaundiced. They're totally functional. Benefit from it a bit sooner. Those who are a bit more challenged, who may have gone through some of the steroids or the other kind of conventional therapies, antivirals and the like, may take a bit longer to respond. But for hepatitis B clients, definitely spirulina, definitely reishi or mushroom. Many benefit from the tea also, the linksy coffee, because many of them have a habit of drinking coffee and just you replace their chemical coffee with a natural, organic, alkaline DXN coffee. So all the products benefit hepatitis, not because of the disease itself, because of what they do to the body that causes the body to fix and heal itself. That's the key with the products. The products don't treat any particular disease. They do what? They go to the underlying issues in the body. They fix the imbalance, they replenish the nutrients, they clear out the toxins. And over time, the client with hepatitis B will notice improved energy, return of their taste, less irritability, they have more enthusiasm, and frankly, they wonder what happened to them, and they wish they had come across us, met us much, much earlier before they went through the other unfortunate conventional approaches.
Wow, perfect. Mr. Gabso Shomena, I hope you've heard it from Doctor. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Another person. Good morning, DXN from Lagos, from Okosodo Blessing, Ese. Oh, I think I know this person very well. I know Miss Ese. Nice to meet you. Yes, Doctor, when you were saying something about walking on the grass, what is the logic by me walking barefooted on grass or on the floor? How does the ground affect my health? Because nowadays people want to walk on the grass or on their thighs. They say cold is too much, I can get pneumonia by just walking barefooted. So what's the logic? Because I know you nutritionists, people have a logic in all this. So how does walking barefooted sometimes, how does it affect our health?
How does walking barefooted affect our health? Okay, Sam. Let me give you 2 or 3 perspectives.
Okay.
You know, the Bible says we came from dust we shall return. Not be so.
Sure.
Every fragment in our body came from the soil. Your bones, your muscles, your eyes came from the soil. So that's your source of your being. Hello? Why don't you want to spend time with the source of your being? Go in the dirt, walk in the dirt, use your hands, plant a garden, tender a garden. That's your nature. You'll go back there if you stay away from it for too long. Number 2, the entire human body is an electromagnetic field. You're an electric field. The earth has tons of electrons, excess electrons that Mother Nature is trying to give to us to neutralize our free radicals. By virtue of our negative lifestyle, we generate free radicals by the garbage that we eat, the chemicals that we put into our body, by our deficient status, by our loss of our antioxidant systems within us. So free radicals build up within us. And those things do what? They cause havoc. They are the mediators of inflammation. So one avenue to reduce inflammation is to help the body discharge those free radicals. How do you do it? Get electrons from the earth. They will discharge the free radicals. Do it often. How do you do that? You walk on the earth without insulation. The shoes we wear. The shoes we wear insulate us from the earth, from our mother. Get rid of those shoes every now and then. Walk barefooted on the earth. Reconnect with Mother Earth. She'll give you the electrons that you need to diffuse those excess positive charges that have built up in us, the free radicals. The earth helps to neutralize the free radicals, thus reduce inflammation. It's all about being back to home, back to nature.
Wow.
In fact, this Sam,
that perspective of life.
Interesting that you ask. We gave a talk this morning to our elder group on, it's called grounding. Can walking barefooted reduce inflammation, reduce arthritis, reduce pain, and even help your blood pressure? It's a resounding yes. It's a resounding yes. So I challenge all of you. Well, in fact, you notice that when you do your sunya, aren't you barefooted? You all take off your shoes, don't you?
Sure.
Good. Now, the ideal surface is to be out on Mother Nature, out on the ground. I think when I see Dr. Lim, yes, they're usually outside on earth. They're not on a tile floor. They're not on a marble floor. That's the natural place to bond with earth, on ground, natural ground, not marble or what do you call it, all this fancy tile floor that we use today in the big buildings.
Wow.
So.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, Miss Teresa from Philippines, good morning. Nice to meet you. Mr. Manny for Philippines. Oh, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming live with us. Good morning, dear Sincerely appreciate your inside doctor. Kudos. This is coming from Mr. Igor Igele, our operation manager. Always, he's always live with us. He's greeting. Okay. Another question again. He said, thank you, Dr. Patrick. There are some patients that must consult their doctors before getting on gynotherapy. Sadly, they get discouraged. How best can you convince such doctors that our products are actually very beneficial?
Well, you're talking to a doctor. It is easier to plant a seed on a ground that is fertile than on rocks or on ground that is not fertile. So if your doctor is totally into the conventional approach of prescribing medications, chemical synthetic medications, sorry, that ground, you can spend today till kingdom come, that ground may not shift or may not germinate the seed you want to plant. Another approach is let him see a video or two, let him talk to another doctor or somebody in his arena that he trusts already, who he'll give a listening ear. Last week, we gave a talk to a group of medical folks, and we introduced these products. They actually listened. Folks who normally do not listen. So sometimes you may have to just be a bit gentle, send them one or two things to look at. Don't send them a book to read, though. They will not, they're not going to read them. They will not do so. Everyone is on a journey. Don't disregard them. Still send them information once in a while. At some point, they may look at it. Their wives may trigger it. We have clients who come here because their wives sent them to us, not because the man himself is interested in roots and fruits and leaves. No, but because they are obedient to their wives, they came to us. And by the time they talk to us, they listen. They start listening. Sometimes by the third time they come, they're totally on board. So the journey differs for everyone. Just be patient and keep going. The doctors won't listen. Don't disregard them. Once in a while, send them small information. And be persistent over time. Sometimes you are the angel that they need to get them out of their demonic practice. Sorry to say that. Sorry to use that word. Some of us in the conventional arena just practice without humanity in us. It's unfortunate, but that's the experience. Hope I've answered that question somewhat. Be patient with those who are not listening.
Yes. Mrs. Toha, you've heard it from doctor. There are so many approaches to getting medical doctors, so it's better you get a medical doctor that you can listen to too, that understands the accent too, and then he will listen. Okay, another question coming from Mr. Tanim. He said, I am Tanim from Kosbasa in Bangladesh. How can we do DXM business using Facebook, WhatsApp, and email?
Oh my gosh. You're talking to somebody. You're talking to somebody who is still a student in this social media arena of Facebook, Instagram, and all that. I'm learning from
Yeah,
my children. If you have children who are teenagers, sit them down, let them show you how to engage some of these new platforms. Although
sure.
I've listened to some of our trainings from other DXN folks around the globe who are excellent in using social media in their practices. Certainly tune in when those folks are giving seminars, giving lectures. There may be some online already on YouTube or other platforms where you can listen to the teachings on how to use social media to be very effective. I know when to say, is that I'm not an expert in the arena, where to back up and hand over to somebody else. That's one area I will have to hand over to somebody else.
Yes, of course. Facebook. Most people just go online and without making use of they use the data for personal issues, and it can be done. We have Facebook and Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. It can be used. We have already established audience in our friends. So when you are posting things in your Facebook, your Instagram status, or your WhatsApp status, you should be able to link your business to it, so that in all of if 20 people view your status, they can be able to ask you. One person can ask you, what is this, what are you into actually, and not just posting Manu beats Baka and Baka beats Bayern. You should be able to link your business to your personal life, and you can do well with your social media. Okay, Mr. Tanim is very important. Okay, Miss Rosa is asking, Doctor, we know that the main product in DXN is ROGGL spironolactone. We use this product lifetime, and the other products is only additional for the patient that there's a terminal case. How if my client selected only the spirulina product and he's a hyperacidity attack? Is it okay for them to take only spirulina?
Okay, you've asked about 3 questions. First,
Exactly.
on the issue of hyperacidity, you must always address what is the underlying cause of the hyperacidity. Is it other drugs they are taking? Is it their lifestyle where they tend to eat late at night, come back home late, eat late at night, and go to bed? What is the cause of hyperacidity? You must address the underlying cause always. Now, you introduce agents to assist the hyperacidity, i.e., the Reishi-Gano. Fine. If the hyperacidity is linked to chronic deficiencies of certain nutrients that the body needs to produce alkali, then spirulina usually fulfills that replenishment function. So you must always go back to what is the underlying cause of the client's issue, the hyperacidity, the asthma, the diabetes, even the cancer. What are the issues underlying it? If the issue is not mental, but a psychosocial issue where they have stressful issues that they're dealing with, tons of unforgiveness, tons of bitterness and hatred, they're dealing with tons of just negative thoughts and depression. Yes, they'll get hyperacidity. If you don't address those issues, give them all the RGG they want, they will not get better, period. You must address what's the underlying cause of their situation. If it is psychosocial, you must address that issue. If they're going through a hefty divorce, if they're not sleeping well, there's bitterness, there's unforgiveness, you got to address that also. So please always look at what are the underlying factors. Then introduce all these agents, reishi mushroom, spirulina, they have their assistance. Yes, RGGL may be the major product of our company, of DXN. Doesn't mean that it's addressing everybody's illness. You must also address people individually. And this is where a lot of us in network marketing tend to irritate some of us in the medical field, where we come with this attitude that this thing fixes everything. Here in Nigeria, we call it bobonishe. These products help the body to upgrade itself. The reishi mushrooms, the spirulina, the morinzi, they all help the body to upgrade itself. The body does the fixing. Some things you may have to get help of a psychologist or a neurolinguistic programmer to assist the client on their journey. I hope I've given some light to that question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. One more question, Mr. Jayesh from India. He said, what dose should we give a uterus cancer patient? I am giving her dose 6 pair 2 times a day. Is it okay, sir?
the first word, the second word in that sentence actually just turns me off. What dose? These are not synthetic stuff. What dose do you give when you prepare onions into a dish? What dose do you give when you prepare rice? What's the dose of rice? What's the dose of plantain? What is the dose of banana? Please, let's stop that thinking. These are not synthetic drugs that you give to the client. These are food, nature's abundance, food. In parts of Africa, the places where spirulina is cultivated, where mushrooms are eaten, there's no dose. Now, you have a client who has cancer, who needs the body to do what? Step up and rebuild its immune system. Frankly, the body will always take what it needs, and what it doesn't need, it will let go of it. You can eat 20 bananas, the body may take only 5 or 6 to get its potassium back up to normal. The remaining 14, you and the toilet will have a good afternoon releasing content. So please, let's go back to the teaching of DXN and our mentors. It's not a dose for cancer, it's not a dose for hepatitis. These food items upgrade the body. They help the body do what the body does best by itself, fix itself. Are we good? Are we good?
You see, I love Doctor with his sincerity. Of course, he is sincere in it. Even my last guest I have, Miss Jane John, was telling the same thing. People chew it, and is an everyday product. People think since it's a capsule form, you can take it one in the morning, one in the night, and they expect it. When I traveled with Mr. Pradeep in our hotel room, every morning before we go for training in all states we travel to, he puts so many without counting in his hands and chews. And some people will ask him, why are you doing that? He say, you don't need to count it. It is not a drug. It is a food. And definitely you are correct, sir. The body will take what it wants, and it will react. It will take out the ones it doesn't want. Okay, I think Mr. Itoha is happy with the answer. She said, "Thanks a million, sir."
Thank you.
Ms. Rosa too is okay. She said, "A wonderful answer, Doc. Thanks very much. Appreciated. Oh, thank you very much." Okay, finally, before I let you go, I know there are reactions when taking DXM products. What are the reactions have you seen so far in the hospital while administering DXM products?
So, Samuel, if I tell you enough, you will laugh from here till kingdom come. I mean, folks will come in with everything from doctor. I have a small itch here. Say, what are we treating? Well, I have urticaria. Very good. When toxins are coming out, you may get some more itching. Doctor, my bowels are moving every day. Even sometimes even twice a day. Before, how are your bowels moving? Once in 3 days. Doctor, isn't that bad? That it's moving twice in the day? So my goodness, who told you? Where did you get the sense that bowel movement once in 3 days was a good thing? So suddenly, things that they call side effects are actually beneficial things. Either a detox effect, detox reactions, ailment reflections, or the body stepping up to do what it's supposed to do normally. Doctor, my eyes, they're now giving me, they're now watering me. What did you have before? Dry eyes. It has fixed you. Doctor, I find that when I take these items, my wife complains that I'm too energetic. Hello, what did you have before? Wasn't it, libido and sexual problems? So you hear all the side effects of these items. My goodness, is there a side effect of tomatoes? And pepper has side effect if you put it in your eyes. Yes, to burn your eyes. Is there a side effect to, what do you call it, mango? Well, if you have allergy to mango, fine. But again, quite often the effects when people use these items, quite often the so-called side effects are actually the ailment reflections, the body healing, the detoxes, the detox effect showing up, the toxins coming out, the nutrients being replaced, and the body is now returning back to its healthy function. Sometimes you may get a bit of a hyperfunction before it comes down stable. A lot of times these side effects are beneficial to the body. So
beneficial to the body.
Yes, it's the body working. It's the body at work. Yeah, it's like somebody who hasn't not been drinking plenty of water comes in with dehydration or some other condition linked to their lack of hydration. Finally, when they develop the discipline of drinking enough water, they start saying, doctor, I'm peeing too much. Now I'm peeing twice at night. Twice before, I don't pee all day. Now I'm peeing 4 times a day. Hello, get reaccustomed to how the body is supposed to work naturally. I repeat what I said earlier. The longer you stay away from Mother Nature, the further you are, the sooner Mother Nature says return to sender. So spirulina and RGGL, these products help us come back to nature. It's that simple.
The further you stay away from nature,
the sooner she says
the sooner
return. She
back
says return to sender. Exactly.
Wow. Yeah, of course. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Oh, Mr. Pradeep from India is saying, thanks, Dr. Patrick, a networking doctor. Congratulations for your achievements in Thanks for a great presentation. Thank you, Mr. Pradeep from India. Thank you very much. And it has been a wonderful 1 hour with a doctor today. It has been interactive, educative, and inspiring as usual with DXN Nigeria. Thank you very much, doctor. Hope to see you again and more on DXN products and network marketing with DXN. Thank you very much, sir, and have a good day. Regards to your staff and Mommy Sherry's IJEWERE. My regards to her. And to Mr. Pedro also. Mr. Pedro doing a wonderful job with this. My regards to Mr. Pedro. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, awesome Sam. Thank you, awesome Sam. Thank you, Igor. Thank you, and all the DXN team. Really appreciate Mitch, Jujit, everyone in that office there. Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I'm ready from Doctor himself. It has been a wonderful time with Doctor. Let's do this again next week, Tuesday. And we are going to bring another leader that was going to tell us more about DXN products and a live demonstration of how we can use DXN products. So let's stay tuned. Tomorrow is our Sunya training, 2 p.m. in the head office. Doctor said, the further you are from Mother Nature, the sooner he sends you back to the sender. So always use organic products. Go back to nature, back to nature, back to nature. And DXN products gives you natural and organic products to make you live healthy, wealthy, and happy. From us here in DXN Nigeria, from us here in DXN Africa, from us globally, I am Samuel Zoro, marketing manager for DXN Nigeria, and I say keep living in health, wealth, and happiness. Good morning, DXN. Good morning.
Good morning.